Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and this is my review of the Speck ShieldView for the 2nd or 3rd gen iPod Touch. Now, Speck Products have made this anti-glare protective screen film for the iPod, so it will stop your iPod Touch screen getting scratched or fingerprints and smudges over it. And I'm going to show you the product now and how to apply it to a 2nd gen iPod Touch. Now, this is the packaging. You get 3 in the pack. Current price at the time of doing this review is around about $10 for the 3-pack. If you're in the UK, I couldn't find any current UK pricing on this, but I would imagine you would pick these up for round about the £7 or £8 mark. Now, this is how they're packaged. As I say, you get 3 in the pack, so you can change them every so often on your iPod. Just going to take one out of the packaging here, and as you can see, there's very clear instructions on here. On this side we've got a number 1, so this is the film we're going to remove first, and on this side we've got a number 2, so this is the one we're going to remove after it's applied to the product. Now, this is the iPod Touch. It's a 2nd gen iPod Touch, but as I say, this will fit either the 2nd or 3rd gen. I've already got a screen protector on here already, so I'm going to remove the screen protector that's on here. Just simply peel it away. Now, I'll put this to one side. The other bits and pieces I always have to hand when I'm doing this sort of thing is I have a little blower. You don't get this in the pack. This is just a little camera lens blower to blow away any dust. I also have to hand some sellotape. Now, the reason I have sellotape to hand is if you do by any chance get some little specks of dust underneath the screen film, you can use this, just sort of tear a little bit off and use it to pick up any loose dust marks. So I'm going to keep that handy. I also have to hand a little card and use this for just applying the screen film. Little polishing cloth which I'm going to use now, and I also use eye clear. Again, this isn't included, but I always use this just to get the screen nice and clean before I apply the screen film. So I give this a nice polish up, get rid of any dust and pick up any sort of residue grease that might be on the screen. There's probably not going to be a lot on here because, as I say, there was a screen protector on beforehand. There we go. Now I'm going to very carefully remove number 1 on here, and then I'm going to position this around the home button first, which is my line up point. Just gently offer that up to the iPod. I can see it's not quite lined up, so I'm going to ease that back, get that lined up nicely. Then use this card just to push it down the iPod. I can see I haven't got a good line up on that side, so I'm just going to angle that again. Once we've got a good line up, then we can go properly on the application of this. There we go, that's better. So that's a good line up, and then we just ease this onto the screen. We're just checking as we go for any bubbles, because like the bubbles could be bits of dust, and it's dust that we don't want. Air we can get out afterwards. So we're going all the way up to that top edge. It's looking good. There we go, that's all in position. Then we move around to this area. We just try and ease out as many bubbles as we can before we take that top film off. It's always a good idea. Give it a good rub down so we can make sure we've got that stuck nice and firmly to the iPod Touch. And then we're going to very carefully remove this top film now. So let's just peel that back very gently. hold that into place. And there we go. That is the film protector in place. There are a couple of little bubbles still in there. We can ease those out with our card. And again, in 24 hours, any bubbles that are left on there would probably disappear anyway. Now let's turn the iPod on. And as you can see, we've got the screen film on there. It's a very, very nice feel to this. It's sort of a silky, sort of matte feel or matte finish to the Speck ShieldView. So it does actually make the iPod Touch a lot nicer to use because you've got no resistance. With the gloss screen, if you've got greasy fingers, you've got a slight resistance to them moving across the screen. But with this being a nice silky finish, it really does make it nice to use. So I hope you enjoyed that video. This is, as I say, the Speck ShieldView. You do get 3 of them in the pack. I've applied 1 in this video to the iPod Touch. There's the other 2, so you're getting 3 in the pack. Around about $10 in the US, £7 or £8 in the UK. Stops all of those smudges. I've tested one of these on an iPad before, and when you're using it in direct sunlight after applying the ShieldView, the anti-glare features of it do help a lot in direct sunlight. My impressions of this product are very, very good indeed. I like it a lot. Good protection for your iPod touchscreen. Thank you very much for watching. Please do come back and check out more videos on the Geekanoids channel. This video review is sponsored by Crucial, the memory experts. They provide reliable PC, notebook and Mac memory to boost your system performance and improve your general workflow.